Hey guys, it's me again. Okay, so we are going to be learning about estimating today. Just a quick heads up, if anyone needs extra help, please reach out to me. We will have math meetings at 2:45 to 3:15 after school, Monday to Thursday. Alright, so we will be learning about how to estimate products using rounding and using real world scenarios. So first off, we're going to estimate 8.7 and 2.8. So like I said in the previous lesson, anything that is 1 to 4, we're going to go down. If it's 5 to 9, we're going to go up. Alright, so we have 8.7, which is going to be rounded to 9, and then we're going to put 2.8 to 3. Okay, the 7 and the 8 make the numbers go up. So we have our multiplication right here, and we are going to want to compute this mentally. Okay, so that means finding really nice numbers that go together. I know what 9 times 3 is. I don't know what 8.7 times 2.8 is. So 8.7 is going to be 9 times 3, and we're going to get 27. So our product is going to be about 27. Okay. All right, same thing with this. So we have 4.8 and 3.2. So we're going to round 4.8 to 5, and then we're going to multiply it by 3 because 0.2 is going to make the number go down. So 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. Again, you want nice numbers. You do not want some wonky numbers like this that you're not really sure of. All right, so now we're going to estimate 42.6, which is going to be rounded to 43, okay, and then we're going to round 37.2 to 37. Now, I could round these to a nicer number so that I can easily compute these in my head mentally, okay? So when I say nice numbers, I mean that you're not going to know what 43 times 37 is. You're going to want to find a nice number that you can multiply by. So for example, I would round this number to 40. Okay, I'd round 43 to 40 because I know that when I multiply this number, which I'm also going to make 40 times 40 is going to be 1600. So, and that's an easy number for me to calculate because I know 4 times 4 is 16, and then I add my 2 extra zeros on there. So if I was to do 40 and 40, I would definitely know that our product is going to be about 1600. Okay, again, you want to have mentally done this, and so you want easy numbers. Okay, very easy numbers. Right. All right, so again, we have 32.8 and 21.2. Okay, so this is going to be, I can round this to 33. Okay, and then I can round this to 21. Okay, but off the top of my head, I don't know what 33 and 21 is multiplied together, so I'm going to make this into an easy number. Okay, easy numbers. We want easy numbers. Okay, that's very, very important. So I'm going to make this into 30, and I'm going to make this into 20, okay, because I know that 2 and 3 multiplied together is 6, and if I multiply 30 times 20, I'm going to get 600, okay? Easy numbers. You don't want to make this any more complicated than it has to be, okay? All right, so we have a real life scenario. So a Greyhound can travel 39.3 miles per hour at the speed. About how far can a Greyhound travel in about 6.5 hours? So right over here, it tells us we're going to round 39.3 to 40, okay? And we're going to round 6.5 to 7, okay? So because I know 7 times 4 is going to be 28, okay? And add our 0 at the end. So I know that these are easy numbers. I know that's what they're multiplied to. So you don't want to try to have to do all this different math. It's going to be way too complicated. So we're going to know that our Greyhound can travel about 280 miles in 6.5 hours. Again, easy numbers, okay? You want easy numbers, Okay, nothing that is going to be too hard where you can't just do it off the top of your head. All right, one more. So our last one, we have a helicopter flew a speed of 44.7 kilometers per hour. At the speed, about how far can the helicopter travel in 2.5 hours? So we have 44.7, and we have 2.5. Okay, so 2.5 I know round to 3, and we have 44.7, which can be rounded to 40 or 45. Just depends on how you want to do this. So if I'm going to do 40 times 3, I know that's going to be 120. If I want to do 45 times 3, I know that it's going to be 100, and let's see, this is why you need to do just easy numbers. You cannot be doing these crazy numbers in your brain and then be expected to know. So I think it's 135. And again, if you want to double check, you can. So it's 15, carry the 1, that's 3, yep, so 135 again, but 120 was the easier number to find because I know 4 times 3 is 20, okay? All right, so here we go. All right, another example. So we have round to the greatest place value and easy to compute. So again, we have the $1 US is equal to 5.8 Egyptian pounds. About how many Egyptian pounds would you receive for 48.50? So again, we're going to round. So we have this is going to be 6, and this is going to be we could say 49. Okay, easy number. If you want to do easy numbers, which you should do easy numbers, I know that 6 times 8 is 48. So you can do that, or you can do 50, because I know 6 times 5 is 300. 6 times 5 is 30, so if you multiply 6 and 50, we're going to get about 300 Egyptian pounds. Okay, you just got to think of easy numbers that you can multiply by. I know 6 and 5 are easy for me, and I can get that to 30. All right. All right, so here's a kind of a tricky one that shows like if you round to 2 different numbers. So if we round, Patrice has $20 to buy 5 binders. Binders cost $4.29 each. Does she have enough? Explain your reasoning. So if we're going to estimate $1 to $4 and 1 to 5, so 5 times 4 is 20. And if we have 5 times 5 is 25. So she only has $20. But remember, she also has an extra little change at the end too, which it could cost anywhere between $20 to $25. But she would not have enough because you have to remember to add that extra chunk of change on.